Hey everybody, it is Friday before Christmas, and so I thought we would do is put together all the last few days and do a live. And it's pretty early out here in California, so I'm sure all of you are just getting up or on your way to work, or maybe you are wrapping presents or running around. And so here we are. So first of all, if everybody, once you get on here, if you would share and tell other people about our broadcast, about all the tips and things coming up for the holidays. And not only that, but we're going to be doing a lot of fun things in the new year. We're going to be setting goals together. We're going to be doing days in the life of ideal protein. What do you eat? We're going to share stories of people that have used the program and how they maintain their weight. So remember, this is a complete lifestyle change. It's not enough to just go on a diet. You have to be willing to make changes permanently to your life so that when you get to your goal, you can easily maintain your weight. And when I say easily, I don't really mean easily, because maintaining your weight is really the hardest part of life, or not maybe life, but of the weight loss journey. So, all right, so let's start talking about, I want to do today a recap of all the things that we've just been talking about over the last couple of weeks. And so the first thing I want you to do is, I'm sure you've been to a million parties, you have been the office has been filled with candy and it's been crazy. So anything you have in your car, in your bag, on your desk, at your house, re-gift it immediately. Do not leave it in the house. We have a whole weekend of festivities and emotions and craziness and being overwhelmed. So we do not need all those little things in our house, in our world, that might be triggers. So get rid of those immediately. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Take 15 minutes. I know it's a crazy day today, but take 15 minutes to write your plan. I want you to write today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. What's the plan for each day? And I don't mean just food. Write out the plan. So do you need to go to the bank? Do you need to stop by the pharmacy? Do you need to pick up a couple last minute cards? Get it all written down and make it in a timeline. So it's, 8 o'clock right now. I'm going to finish wrapping my gifts. I'm going to clean the kitchen. Then I'm going to, do whatever. Anyway, make your list for each day. And that list can be in pencil. So you can change things around if times don't work. Be calm about it, move things around so that everything gets done by the time you hit Saturday evening. You're done. You get to relax. You get to enjoy. The holidays are about enjoyment and celebration. So if we're racing around trying to figure out what we're supposed to be doing, that's no fun. Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to do today, obviously you can see that it's snowing. So I like this one frame, and I'm just going to keep switching out different frames so that we can have some holiday cheer while we're talking about how we are going to make our world easy. All right, so today and Saturday, I want you to plan your menu. I want you to go grocery shopping, meal prep, find time to, make all those little snacks that that you're going to need. Celery sticks, radishes, some chicken soup in the crock pot, maybe pulled chicken in the crock pot, things that you can have around that are simple and easy to grab. Have all of your things ready to go so that I'm going to drink all of my water today. Hydration seems to be a big deal during this time of year. Number one, it is cold outside, so we tend not to want to drink unless it's you guys in Florida, and then you're drinking like crazy, I'm sure. So right now I have my nice warm tea. So I am drinking super antioxidant green tea this morning. Yogi Teas makes it, and it's awesome. If I want a little something in it, I'll put a touch of sugar-free hazelnut, and that makes it feel festive. One of the things I'm going to do is put a link to my 10 favorite warm drinks. So if you haven't been on our YouTube channel, we have tons of stuff. Not only is it motivation and inspiration, we have interviews with other coaches. We have lots of things that you can make for the holidays, and I have my top 10 warm holiday drinks. So pumpkin spice latte and peppermint hot chocolate and a mocha from Starbucks, all the things that we're so used to at this time of the holidays, and you can totally incorporate them with your ideal protein products. So things to know. You don't have to be skipping out on your salted caramel mocha. I'm going to show you how to make it. So I'm going to leave in the comments section, I will give you a link to my top 10 favorite warm holiday drinks, and have one every morning. You know, there's another one in there too. Look for it. It is the caramel mug cake, but I make it into a waffle. That would be super fun on Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. You could have that. I like mine with a fried egg and a little bit of the sugar-free syrup on top. Yum, yum. Okay, let's get back to business. All right, so we're doing the grocery shopping. We planned the menu. If you have not gotten our holiday ebook of recipes, all you have to do in the comments section below is type ebook, and it will send it to you. So do that right now. Type ebook, EBOOK, and you will get our holiday recipe guide. It's great. It's interactive. In the bottom right-hand corner are 3 little dots. Click on those, and then you can download it and print it. Lots of great recipes, lots of great tips for the holidays. Read them, make a plan. All right, so if you are going somewhere to eat on the holiday, on Christmas Eve, I'm sure you've got a couple of things lined up. Make sure that you are taking things, ask the host or hostess what they are having, and make sure that there are things that you can munch on or eat. Bring a salad with no salad dressing on it and salad dressings on the side. Bring some chicken breast that you have made in the oven. You can bring a salmon that you can make, and it would be something protocol. I love cold salmon at a dinner party. So lots of different things that you can do, you can bring, making sure that you have things. Also, I want you to pack your bag. I want you to have your water enhancers, which you can put in your sparkling water. Have the branched chain amino acids. You can drink those warm like a tea. They're bright red, they're beautiful. And you can have have a bar or 2 in your bag, just in case, you know, the party goes longer than you thought. Everybody's eating chocolate chip cookies in front of you, and you've got your chocolate caramel bar. Plan ahead, make sure you are good. And of course, always eat before the party. You know me. You're going to nibble on things. So make sure your main meal has already been eaten. Okay, if you are traveling, this time of year is crazy for travel. The last couple of years, my son and I ended up getting caught in the airport for 8 hours. So make sure you have lots of extras. Things that you can bring with you. You can bring cut up veggies. You can bring boiled eggs in the airport. My favorite place to stop in the airport is the Subway, and they've got the Veggie Delight salad. And of course, you're just going to do olive oil because their vinegar has sugar in it. You're not going to put cheese on. You're not going to put olives on, but you're going to make a great salad. It's very hearty. And then also have them add the chunk chicken or turkey breast. So no sliced meats. They've got fillers and nitrates and fats in them. But the chunk chicken or turkey breast, perfect. It's the perfect thing to eat when you are in the airport. You can also get scrambled eggs typically anywhere. That's another great thing. So don't get discouraged if you get, you know, delayed and you feel hungry. get yourself something, have extra things in your bag. I like to pack a couple of maple oatmeals. You can always get hot water places. I pack a couple of soups. I pack my shaker cup. I love my chocolate drink mix, so I have that with me. All easy things that you can do at the airport. Okay, so remember, emotional eating comes to play when we are in the height of the holidays. We're seeing relatives that maybe we don't like, or maybe they don't like us, or maybe they're just mean-spirited, or who knows. So I want you to make sure you have already planned ahead for Aunt Martha, who's going to say some snide remark, maybe your cousin who doesn't like the fact that you just lost 30 pounds, and she's going to tell you, oh, your diet's unhealthy for you. Have a plan for all that. We talked about that earlier in the month. Listen to that video, watch it, have a plan so that you know what's going on. Okay, so one more time, if you guys would share, like, send me all your comments. I'm gonna give you a let's try this one. Oh, that one's a cool screen. Okay, so holidays are meant to be happy, not emotional, not crying, but it happens. And holiday time is a time when people are super stressed out. Sometimes we have relatives that end up in the hospital. Sometimes there's things to grieve about, and I hope that's not the case for you. But through it all, remember, food is not the solution. Reaching for things and starting to binge and then be regretful, those are not the habits that come to play. So having a plan keeps all those habits away. When somebody, upsets you, take a walk around the block, drink a whole glass of water, make yourself a cup of your favorite herbal tea, pet your dog, hug your dog, because they love you endlessly, and move on. Set your mindset, take a moment to smile, read your reasons of why. You should have a list of all the reasons why you are losing weight. What are your reasons? What's your big why? Read your why list and just move on. So things are going to happen. Know that things are going to happen. It's just like I was an event planner for 30 years. I knew that every time I went on an event site, something was going to happen. So I always told my staff, we're solution people. We're not problem people. So finding the solution to every single thing that comes your way, there are no excuses. There's only solutions. So write down 10 solutions and have them in your purse. Go in the bathroom, read the solutions, read your whys, have a cup of tea. All right, so getting your sleep. This is such an important part of losing weight. I cannot reiterate enough. And there's, again, another video that you can watch about sleep. Sleeping, it's related to all of your hormones. If you're not sleeping, your hormones aren't working properly, you can't lose weight. And it's so frustrating. The hormone issue is something that we're going to be talking about in the first of the year. I'm going to be interviewing some doctors, practitioners that deal all in hormones, whether they're female or male hormones. We all have hormones that we need to balance. So we're going to talk about that. But I want you to get your sleep. So things to do, you can use lavender essential oils. I'll put them on my wrists. I'll put them on my temples, and turn off all the media, get to bed early, read a book laying in bed, do things that help you to relax and sleep. And if you've had a super crazy day, take a magnesium bath. I get the magnesium salts or Epsom salts. I love the big, huge container at Whole Foods. They have the huge magnesium salts. You can also order on Amazon. I like the Ancient Minerals magnesium salts. Super great. They relax your whole body, put you in the mood to go to sleep. enjoy, have a cup of tea before nighttime. And again, we've already planned, so we know what's going to happen tomorrow. We feel easy in our heart having that plan. Okay, one more time. Remember that if you want our holiday recipes ebook, type in EBOOK for ebook in the comment section below, and then type in goal if you want to join our goal group. So for 2018, we are looking at our goals. We've already done part 1 and 2, which you can view here on my page here, Reformation Body Solutions. And then you can join us next week for part 3, where we put together a strategy and we start to put together the implementation program. Okay, so share, like, send me your comments, tell me where you're from, tell me what you think is going to be your biggest challenge between now and Christmas Day. If you comment and tell me your biggest challenge between now and Christmas Day, and it doesn't matter if you are watching this live or in the replay, I'm going to comment, I'm going to touch bases with you, and I'm going to give you the solution to whatever that challenge is. So be sure, comment below in the sections of comments and tell me what is your biggest challenge between today, Friday, and Tuesday, the day after Christmas. All right, so next thing we're going to talk about is after you get that fantastic night of sleep, what are you going to do first thing in the morning? I want you to wake up and not race out of bed. Set your alarm, give yourself an extra 15 minutes, have a notepad next to you with a pen or pencil, and I want you to take 15 minutes to close your eyes. First of all, smile, have gratitude for all the good things in your life. And maybe some things have not gone the way you wanted them to, but there are still things that we can have gratitude about. So look at your gratitude list. That was part of Attitude with Gratitude, which I talked about yesterday. And review your why list and close your eyes and visualize what each day is going to be. So whether that's today, tomorrow, Sunday, Christmas Day, visualize your day in the way that you want it to go. Visualize all those things that might turn negative and visualize them as positive. So all those reactive things that could happen, let's visualize them as being something else. Our thoughts will turn things into a different place. And when we're coming from heart healthiness and self-love, we're going to create that vibe around us that people just respond to. So maybe Aunt Martha will respond in a positive way when she sees you this year. All right, so that's what I want you to do each day. Just give yourself 15 minutes. Start your day 15 minutes earlier. Close your eyes, visualize, and most of all, smile. Okay, so next thing is, all right, let's change this cool thing here. Let's try this. Ooh, this is kind of a cool screen here. This is fun. All right, send me your likes, your love. Make sure you're sharing this broadcast with friends, because whether you're on Ideal Protein or not, you can use tips on how to go into the holidays with fun and celebration and making a plan and feeling good about yourself. So please share the broadcast. All right, remember our holiday ebook. If you want holiday recipes that are phase 1 protocol, type in ebook. And if you want to join our 2018 goals group, type in goal. Okay, so the biggest thing I think that all of us do is we try to be perfect. It's impossible. I was raised to, try to do everything right, be perfect. And I can remember telling my dad, I'm not perfect. I would cry when he would, get on me about things. and we're not perfect. As I started my first business. I was in the conference business and I had a party rental company and the event business. And I had 12 trade shows all around California. And I started that when I was 24 years old. No knowledge of how to plan, how to, I just went by the seat of my pants. And it was a big, big learning curve. And one of the things that I had to get over was I'm not perfect, and that's okay. Also, I'm not a super detailed person, so I have to surround myself with people that help me be the best that I can be. And, that's definitely something we're going to talk about in the new year, is how to surround ourselves with a team that gets us going to our goal and helps us. So things to think about: you're not perfect, and don't try to be perfect, and don't try to have the perfect gift to give someone. You know what? A card, a hug, a smile, just spending time with people is enough. Bring them a beautiful, I love Trader Joe's because you can get an orchid for, I don't know, $9.99. Simple gifts. They have tiny little terrariums for $5.99. They're so cute. Do things like that are within your budget, and you still feel like you did something that someone can keep on their table or in their window box, that they can think of you every time they see that thing the little tiny thing you gave them. They can read your card, be meaningful, be heartfelt, make your own cards. So lots of things to do, not to be perfect. People really like us to be authentic, and don't compare yourself to other people. There's no, you're you. So I can't be somebody else that I think is prettier than me, or is smarter than me, or is more together than me, or is thinner than me. Don't try to be somebody else. Just be yourself, because people like you just for yourself. So don't try to buy the perfect gift or have everything for someone. One of the things I did about 10 years ago is I told all my friends, look, I'm going to be buying gifts for just my kids and my significant other and my mom. That's it. So don't buy me a gift. Don't put that pressure on me. Let's just spend time. And if I find something that I love for you, I'm going to give it to you during the year. And just establish those relationships, and establish the relationship with your family, where it's too much pressure to try to do all of this stuff for every niece and nephew, and make stockings and cook and bake and, all these things that we've done traditionally for so many years. Change the traditions this year. Okay, so we're going to switch to this one now. All right, send me your hearts, your love. Share my broadcast most of all, because these are all tips that we can use for every day. Everyone, has nothing to do with weight loss. Okay, so we're not going to be perfect, and lose the disappointment. This is a time to celebrate where you've come all the way through 2017. And even, it's easy to just look at all the negative stuff, things that happen, disappointments. Maybe you're disappointed you haven't got your goal yet, or you've had some slip up during the holidays. Whatever it is that you're disappointed about, lose the disappointment. Celebrate. Find things to celebrate. So again, there's another video on writing down how to celebrate. It's in our goals video. Actually, it's number 1. Looking at the year and celebrate the things that you have done this year, because you've accomplished things. And sometimes we have to really get to the nitty gritty to see that we did something. I know that during the crash of 2008, I lost all my money, and it was heartbreaking. I had worked, for 20 some odd years, and had to liquidate businesses and sell properties, and it was heartbreaking. But every day I kept the attitude of gratitude. I knew that there was a plan for me. I knew there was something else out there, something different for me that I was going to be passionate about. And obviously I have found it because I love what I do. I love my clients. I love the Ideal Protein Protocol. I love helping people, coaching people. I love coaching other coaches, helping them with their business. So I definitely found my passion, but it took me like 5 years. And I told myself in that period of time, I was not going to let it get me. I was going to get it. And what I mean by it is I had all these things happening around me that were heartbreaking and devastating. And I was getting a divorce and it was all heartbreaking stuff. But I decided to use the glass half full approach and put everything in its place. So I had what I called verticals. So I had my business verticals that I had to work on. I had my personal verticals that I had to work on. I had my family verticals that I had to work on. And I actually met with a counselor every single week for like 2 years. And we set out the good in everything. So what I want to say to you as far as, don't be disappointed. Find the good in the last year and write it down and find your verticals and look at the good because it is out there. You have had some good happen this year and let's lose the negative. And for the next 4 days, let's just celebrate, enjoy, smile, whether you don't feel like smiling or not. When you start smiling, you start feeling like smiling. So you can do this. All right. So one of my, favorite sayings is don't give in to the BLTs. Bites, licks, and tastes stop you. So don't let, grandma's pie is going to be there next year. Remember that your weight loss journey is a temporary state. Now, maintenance is a full-time job, but your weight loss goals, those are a temporary state. And what I always say is, remember, it's just like being pregnant. If someone handed you a glass of champagne when you are pregnant, you would think they were crazy. So don't take that sip of champagne. Don't take that bite of pie. They get in your way. And we just talked about disappointment. So we don't want to be disappointed in ourselves. You can totally do this. And it's totally doable. Don't succumb to the negative Nellies, the negative pressure. And we talked a little bit about this earlier, but I just want to reiterate having a plan. There's another video totally about negative social pressure. Watch that video. Write your list of things that you're going to say when someone says to you, oh, you've lost 30 pounds. How are you doing it? Oh, well, that's terrible. That's just so unhealthy. Oh, people are jealous. They're envious. They're not in the place they want to be right now. Remember that. Smile inside and just smile to them and let them know that you really appreciate all of their feedback, and you will keep that in mind and move on. All righty. So, okay. This is the one that gets me when I have someone come in and talk to me and tell me, I feel so deprived. Oh my God, I just feel so deprived. What's to feel deprived about? You have made a choice to make yourself healthy. There's nothing to be deprived about. You've made a lifestyle choice. You know where you're going. You know the why of where you're going. You've written the why down, and you're going to read your whys. There's nothing to be deprived about. There's so many amazing things to eat, so many ways to, you can have a burger, just wrap it in lettuce. You can make all kinds of desserts. There's muffins and cakes and all kinds of things. I make myself ice cream from my chocolate pudding. There's so many things if you take the time to figure it out and change the mindset. So the mindset has to switch in order for you to see yourself in a different way and see your life in a different way. in the old days, 65 pounds ago, and also 30 years ago when I was in my 20s trying to do this by myself, yeah, I had all these old habits. Taco Bell was my, my life. And so switching out all of those things and I had to, understand that Taco Bell doesn't even make me feel good after all is said and done. I feel bloated and gross and crappy. So why do I want to feel that way? So coming to that place where you understand what it is you want, how you want to feel, what you want to do with yourself, and where you want to be, how you want to feel, your self-esteem, your confidence levels. So remember all of that, and don't feel deprived. There's nothing to feel deprived about. There's so many great options. Maintenance is where we do the indulgences. So again, going back to that this is a temporary spot in your life. Maintenance is where the indulgences come in. They do come in balance. And, again, we will talk about that in the new year as we talk about maintenance. But there's plenty of time for indulgences. And when you are on this plan, literally you lose 8 to 10 pounds every single month. So, you can set out 3 months. It took me like 14 years to lose 30 pounds, swear. I wish I had known that I could lose 14 pounds in 2 months, because I would have done it. So know that you have a plan, you have a coach, you have a support system. Watch your daily videos, log your food diary, all those good things. We set you up for so much success. All right, let's try this guy here. I don't know, did we do this one yet? Or I know we did that one. Oh, I don't know if we did this one. So we've got Santa Claus. Looks like he's laying down there. All right. So again, send me your shares, your love, your likes. I want you to tell me your biggest challenges. What are going to be the biggest challenges in the next 4 days? Tell me what they are. And even if it's live or in the replay, I am going to comment on them. So tell me what your biggest challenges are, and we are going to find a solution to them so that you have a solution this weekend. And there's lots of solutions in this broadcast. All right, so remember that if you want our holiday ebook, type in EBOOK ebook, and I am going to send you our holiday recipes. It's an awesome downloadable ebook. And then if you type in goal, I will send you a link to watch our goal, to be with us and do some goal setting with 2018. I guess I'm supposed to do something right now. So I got to wrap up my broadcast because I'm heading over to my trainer. Things about being in the holiday season is being consistent. So I'm consistent with my workouts. In fact, normally I do 2 or 3 workouts. I made myself do 5 workouts this week. Why? I'm heading up to Napa Valley with my family. My oldest son is up there, and we are going to celebrate over the next couple of days. I'm going to get some exercise in because I am in maintenance, and I am going to have a few indulgences. So maybe I'll share some things with you. But all right. And so, okay, so we talked about that. Use your accountability tools. So you have accountability tools that your coach has set up for you, and also Ideal Protein has set up for you. Log your food journal. Whether you want to put stuff in your food journal or not, log it. Super important to know what went in here, because it gives us that clear picture. Step on your scale every day. And I know your scale can't tell you what our scale can tell you. It doesn't read your fat and your lean mass and your water and all of that. Don't get tied to the number. Just make sure the number is not going up. All right, talk to your coach today, on Friday, Saturday. Send him a text. Call him up. I don't know how your coach works, but my clients can interact with me at any moment. And unless I'm sleeping, I'm responding because they need me. That's what I'm here for. Have the attitude of gratitude. Enjoy your holiday. Make it cheerful. Have fun. relax. Anything that didn't get done, oh well, move on. It's okay. And enjoy your family, enjoy your partner, enjoy your friends. If your family is somewhere else and you don't get to spend time with them, that's okay too. There's friends, there's people out there that you know, reach out to them. Don't sit at home alone. Really reach out, enjoy, have fun, and celebrate all the good that has happened in 2017. And join us for goals for 2018. We're going to be doing our part 3. And so I am going to give you my screen. I'm Renee, and I have Reformation Body Solutions, and I'm located in Los Gatos, California, which is a cute little town right outside of San Jose. We're set up against the Santa Cruz Mountains, and it's beautiful here. I call it Mayberry. I can walk down the street and know somebody. So it's a beautiful place to live, and I have a lot of gratitude towards it. And I want to let you know that I always appreciate all of your comments. I feel so fortunate to have touch base with so many different people. I have met so many inspiring coaches. I've read so many inspiring stories, and people tell me their stories all the time. I lost 25 pounds. I lost 30 pounds. I'm struggling. Tell me what your challenges are. I will help you find a solution. That's what I'm here for. And so remember, holidays, our holiday recipe book, just type ebook. And if you want to join our goals group, type goal. And I look forward to talking to you. I don't know if you'll hear from me over the weekend, but maybe I'll do a little short little video for you. But in the meantime, there's lots of things out there to look, to watch, to write, and most of all, be happy and share time with the people that you love. All right, you guys, bye. I hope it's not snowing anywhere. I love the snow, but I want to go to the snow. I don't want it coming to me. I'm in sunny California. All right, bye, you guys.